Got a blinking red light now.
Yeah, but it's in. Okay, it is in. Okay, never mind.
It's not popping up on mine yet.
It's going to be running a few seconds behind. Looky there. We got 2 people popping up saying hi.
It's not popping up on mine yet.
It's going to be running a few seconds behind. This is kind of an impromptu thing here.
Hi there.
You got it now?
Yes, I do.
Okay, good. Good. Looky there. We got 2 people popping up saying hi. I'm gonna turn this down right quick. All right.
We were just sitting here and Bill says, let's go live.
Yeah.
So here we are.
We don't know, the batteries on our wireless mics are not fully charged. So, you know, we may not be able to last too long, but I looked at our upload speeds a minute ago and they appeared to be quite adequate.
Now the bugs are starting, they're gonna drone out.
Yeah. But anyway, the cicadas are starting to talk, and if you listen carefully, you might hear the boats and everything down at the lake.
This is Labor Day weekend,
yes.
right?
Yeah. Labor Day weekend, and actually, it's we figured there'd be a lot of party animals at this particular campground.
And there wasn't last night.
No,
so knock
not
on
really.
wood, none
No.
tonight.
Everybody is, you know, thinking about everybody else, and everybody's just simply having a good time, aren't they?
That seems to be.
Yeah.
Seems to be.
Everybody's just having a good time.
Hello, Heavenly Bound. Hello, Robin.
Yeah.
Hello, Josudi, Ned, Z Clear, Graham's Garage, John, Dan, Pursuit of Happiness from Alabama,
Awesome.
Arles, Marie. You know, we just, it says we have 31 on here. So,
Fantastic.
anyway.
Fantastic. I guess, how's everybody been doing? You know, we thought about trying to get a video out this weekend. We had a test we were going to do, and we'll do that.
We will. We just weren't feeling it today.
Yeah, we thought we would kind of take the weekend off, to be honest with you, but we had taken care of all the things that we wanted to take care of today, this being Saturday. It is Saturday, right? This
is Saturday.
Okay. And I was just sitting here, and I was researching some stuff and everything, and I just turned to Deb, and I said, hey, let's go live. And so, anyway, here we are. But we are going to be running a test here before long.
Brad says, what's up?
Well, hey, Brad.
Not a whole lot. We were, you know, just sitting here listening to the boat motors.
Yeah. Yep. All the boats down on the water. And Brad, you know where we are, but keep it a secret, okay?
We are really looking forward to the rendezvous too, Robin.
Oh, yes, absolutely. You know, it's
not that far off.
Yeah, in about 3.5 weeks is when we start moseying
going that
direction. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. About 3.5 weeks. We'll start moseying that way. We could actually drive it from Northwest Arkansas. We could drive it in one day.
If we had to.
Yeah.
But we don't like doing long days.
No.
And it would be about a 6-hour drive probably.
Yeah. We're going to break it up into 2 days.
If we cannot keep Delilah in her carrier for that long, then we try very hard not to.
Yeah.
Because that's not fair to her.
Right. Right.
And, you know, she usually just sleeps, which is beside the point. But why is my light blinking? Is that a good thing?
That's a good thing. As long as it's blinking, that's good.
Hi, Carl. We haven't heard from you in a long time.
Carl.
Carl Fialka.
Oh, hey. Yeah, it's been forever and a day. Yeah. We're considering our next rendezvous in 2026.
Oh, you're going to talk about that already?
Well, all I'm going to say is we're considering it. It's just to plant a little seed.
Just considering.
Is it okay if I plant the seed?
Yeah.
Okay. Some kind of an outdoor magazine based in Minnesota, and it's about Minnesota. But I think it's the editor of the magazine has reached out to us and wanted to know if we might consider having our next rendezvous somewhere in Minnesota. And so it's been a while since I've talked to this person, but they did send me some information a while back, and there are some Corps of Engineer campgrounds up there that he sent me some information on.
So who knows? That'll be a year from now.
But we're looking into that. And of course, if we were going to do something like that, we would probably figure, the latter part of July, first part of August, somewhere in there. But we'll be doing more research on this. Let's get this one out of the way first that we have scheduled here in Texarkana. And then we'll get that out of the way. And then, of course, Deb, we have quite a excursion planned for our next visit to Florida during the winter. We're going to do a lot more exploring, see a lot more different places than we normally do.
And do some boondocking.
And we're going to take our followers on for a ride, along for the ride, and showing some things that we have never seen before.
That's right.
Down in Florida, and hopefully it'll be things that you have never seen before. And we'll keep you all informed on that and let you know more about that as it gets nearer to the time that we start heading that direction, right?
That is correct.
Yeah.
Pursuit of Happiness they're leaving on their first big trip leaving Monday. Montana, South Dakota, and then down to Texas.
Wow.
That's an awesome journey.
Yeah, awesome journey. Fabulous. Absolutely fabulous.
At least you're going north first, so it's a little cooler, and then coming down.
We've been, one of the guys that we like to follow is Adventure Van Man. If you haven't seen Adventure Van Man, check him out. That's the name of his channel, Adventure Van Man. He travels alone. He does have a lady friend that he meets up with periodically. But for the most part, he travels alone in a van with just a basic setup in the van. And here recently, he's been traveling Highway 2 up along the border of Canada and the USA.
And I had never heard of Highway 2 before until our friends Liz and Jerry told us about this route, and it was like, oh, I want to do that.
Yeah.
And then Adventure Van Man is doing it, so we've been really watching him, getting ideas.
It's interesting. And another channel that we've discovered, especially since we're considering possibly going up north the next winter, another channel that we've discovered that we're really getting a kick out of, and we'll go ahead and plug them. Haven't met them or anything, but it's called Restless Viking. Restless Viking.
Like V as in Victor.
Like the Vikings. Yeah. And what they concentrate on, I assume from what few videos we've watched so far, I'm assuming that they actually live in Michigan, and most everything they talk about is Michigan and the Great Lakes region. They share a lot of history. And man, there's some interesting things that we have learned just in the last few videos that we've watched. And they do a really, really good job, and we really enjoy watching their videos. We actually binged like 4 or 5 one day, It was pretty cool. Restless Viking, check them out. That's another one, and they cover mostly in Michigan. Anything else about that? No?
Our Les wished she could travel like that. She's in her 80s. And I understand that because we're approaching that sooner than we want. But hopefully we film enough and show you enough that you can still, come along for the journey.
Well, we hope so.
Yes.
We hope so. Now, the lighting might start to get a little dark because, of course, it is getting dark, and the only amount of lights we have is just what we have strung around the pop-up here. So, unfortunately, that's all the lighting we can put together. Well, I take that back. I can do some more lighting. Can't I, if I have to?
Well, yeah, I guess.
Well, with that fancy lantern.
Oh, with our fancy lantern.
Yeah. We might just pull that out here in a little bit.
Well, so far, they can still see us.
Well,
the solar lights are starting to come on, however.
Yeah. They are. We got a few set up that are set for motion with motion sensors, and others that simply come on when it gets dark.
Right.
And they're not super bright, but they're nice to have around our campsite, just so if people happen to walk up, all of a sudden they realize, hey, somebody's watching. Right? Yeah.
Live looks good. Still on T-Mobile. Yes, we're still on T-Mobile.
Oh, yeah.
We have been very, very, very pleased. There's only a few places we've been where we don't get anything.
Yeah.
Right here in this spot, we get really good inside with the T-Mobile. Outside, I'm surprised we have enough to go live, but we do tonight.
Well, I checked the upload speeds. You need a minimum of 10 megabytes per second upload speeds in order to go live. And a while ago when I checked it, it was at 20 to 24. So that's why we decided to go ahead and give it a shot. It'll vary, up and down a little bit. Now, there's other parts in this park, because we've been here before, there's other spots in this park where the service is better,
Right. But it's down closer to the water.
Right.
And we knew we would be here Labor Day weekend, so we got as far away from the activities.
Yeah. When you're down near the water, and there are some beautiful sights along the water.
Hi, Jim. Hi, Mike.
Yeah, when you're down near the water,
Hi, Gone with Franny.
there's a lot of people having a lot of fun.
Yes, and isn't that what it's all about?
Yes, it is. That's what it's all about.
Absolutely.
But
there's a group over here that are playing. What's the name of that
cornhole.
game? Cornhole.
Yeah. I've never played that.
It's kind of like horseshoes, I think.
Yeah, it's a lot like that. Yeah, a lot like
Hey,
that.
Paige.
Well, hey, isn't that something? How they just
Hey, Chip.
Boy, how many we got on there now?
Terry Moore. Hi. We have 67 right now.
Wow, fabulous. I'm excited about that, since we just decided out of the blue just to go live.
I know you can't see them, but in the past I've used burning mosquito things, and people thought we were smoking. Right now I'm using infuser misters, and I put lemongrass and peppermint oil in my infusers and letting them go. So if you see some smoke, that's what it is.
Yeah, we don't smoke. Don't have anybody here smoking.
And nothing's smoky, it's just a mist.
But man, we got one time when we went live, we were burning mosquito coils.
Yeah.
When we went live at night, and this one person came in and just ripped us up one side and down the other.
Hey, Ed.
So yeah, Ed's on there.
Ed.
Boy, wow, fantastic.
You almost have just been sitting around as bored as we were.
Yeah.
We could have gone to a concert with the kids tonight, but we decided that it was, we were tired.
Well,
And we didn't go.
If we're a little ways out of town, and if we allowed it to happen and didn't think much about it, we'd actually be running into town and running into Bella Vista every day. And
Well, yeah, Grant's there.
well, I know, but we'll be seeing Grant soon. Soon, very soon.
Soon then be now.
Yeah. And it's about time to order that poppin' lawnmower.
Well, his
Grant.
birthday is 10 weeks away.
Yeah, well, yeah, and after the rendezvous, we will be coming back up here for that, and then right after Thanksgiving, turn back around and go back down, and start heading towards Florida.
Hey, Kathy.
Florida. Is that it's
Ed and
Kathy?
Kathy. Uh-huh.
Okay. Wow.
Ed said he just got off the tractor clearing land. Well, I want my spot all nice and,
Yeah.
decorated and landscaped.
Yeah. And I haven't looked to see if you responded to me, Ed, but I'm curious about where you're going to put the deck.
He's been busy.
Well, the deck for when we back our trailer.
Oh,
right. I'm curious about where the deck's going to go.
Hey, Chris
there.
and Joyce. Hello,
It's a joke.
Sam Moreland from Texas. Kathy rode the tractor today by herself.
She did. Well, how
Way
about
to go.
that? How about that?
Way to go.
Wow.
So what did we do today? We did our normal chores,
Yeah.
which, in this lifestyle, that's every 3 days, fill the tank, dump the tank.
Yeah. Every 3 days, we fill the freshwater tank and dump the wastewater tank, which we did. And we have a system set up. Those of you that aren't familiar, some of you are newer to the channel. We have a system set up where we have auxiliary gray and freshwater tanks in the van. And the only thing about it is the tanks we have in the trailer, both of them are 65-gallon tanks. The auxiliary tanks that we have in the van, freshwater and wastewater, are 42-gallon tanks.
So that requires 2 trips.
Right. So when we're dumping the wastewater tank, it's one full 42-gallon tank that we run up to the dump station, and then we come back and pump the remaining, half of the tank
and
into
from
it.
this site, that's quite a trek up the hill.
Yeah, but it still doesn't take 30 minutes and we're done.
It's
a 30-minute deal. Yeah.
it all works out.
Now, fortunately, this particular campground does not have water at each site, but we happen to have a water spigot close enough to our trailer where we're sitting right here.
Hey, Trent from Texas.
Hey, Trent. In fact, I think I talked about you at a video, our last video. I didn't mention your name, Trent, but I did talk about you.
Oh, Trent, you and Kim are the ones that recommended those Zevo bug zappers.
Yes.
Bug things. Those are awesome.
We finally broke down and bought one. We're going to get another one, but we were overrun with gnats.
Yeah, little bitty fruit gnats,
And all of a sudden, it was running for a couple of days, and I turned to Deb and I said, "Hey, have you seen any more gnats?"
Very few come in.
We had a couple stragglers now and
They
then.
love our salad dressing, I guess.
Yeah. But we dispatched them, if you know what I mean.
But those are awesome, and they're not expensive.
Yeah. What's the name of them?
I think it's Zevo, isn't it?
Yeah, I think so.
Z-E-V-O.
So those of you that are wondering, it's like a little bug zapper you plug into an outlet.
Well, it doesn't zap.
It doesn't zap, no.
It's got a blue light, and it's got a sticky pad, and you can replace the sticky pad. But the blue light attracts the bugs.
Yeah.
And then they get stuck.
Then you get stuck, and then you have to change out the sticky pad now and then.
But
all you got to do, you don't need a link. All you got to do is go into Google and type in Zevo, Z-E-V-O, Z-E-V-O. Just type it in like a Zevo bug trap.
We got ours from Amazon.
Yeah, and it'll pop up.
And it really, and I think it's like $19.
Yeah, wasn't much. And we're going to get we're going to have 2, because when we get down to Florida, even though it'll be winter, we'll probably
we always, no matter what,
issues.
we deal with fruit flies, little gnats, and we deal with house flies, and they even get stuck in there.
Yes.
I have even seen some mosquitoes trapped on that thing.
Oh, darn. I hate that.
Yeah, well.
Hate that when it traps the mosquitoes as well. But no, they're cool. They are cool. Zevo, Z-E-V-O. I'm 99% certain that
Highly
that's how
recommend
it's spelled.
those if you have an issue.
It's not, because we didn't figure it out. Trent and Kim
did.
had it in their trailer when we did their walkthrough video, a little over a year ago.
Yes.
Yeah. And awesome. Thanks for recommending that, Trent. Anything else there?
Paige says it looks really good on TV. And
Well,
Bill,
good.
can you send a link? Sure.
Who wanted to know that?
Ed. Jim says they have one in the kitchen and it works great.
Uh-huh.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
It's amazing. We like it.
Yeah. It's not hard to Google stuff. You just simply type in the name of what you're looking for, and then Google takes over and it'll point you in the right direction. So what?
Brad, Deb, do you have any trouble keeping Bill out of it since it's for a pest? Well, he did, because I have it on the bath down below next to the bathroom, and he was drying off with a towel the other day and got it stuck.
No, my towel got snagged on the sticky pad while I was drying off, so I go to pull the towel up and boom, there's the sticky pad with all the bugs on it. Needless to say, I got a fresh towel. But yeah. And that was a good indication to change out the sticky pad.
It stuck the towel real good. So, in answer to your question, Brad, it tried. It really tried.
I'm a pest. Well, I've been called a lot of things, but it's been a long time since I've been called a pest.
Nakaria Whimsy. New here, we love your tours and your videos. Jimmy Davis, hi. Robin Clark, hi. Anyway, we 86 people on here.
Well, wow. We're so happy that you love our walkthrough videos, and we'll have more coming as soon as we go to the Rendezvous, because there will be lots of folks there that,
Well, you never know. Sometimes we meet some people in the campgrounds we're at.
Yeah.
And
that happens, and whenever the opportunity arises, I ask them, hey, would you like to show your rig on YouTube? and 99% of the time they say yeah, But we have them all on a playlist. It's real easy to find. What are you keep laughing about stuff? What's going on over there?
It's private jokes.
Okay. Is it more about me and being a pest and stuff like that?
Mike thought you said tail, not towel.
Which mic is this? Is this Lisa's mic?
No, it's a different mic.
A different
It's
mic.
Mike Wilson. I still love you, Bill, Richard.
No. Tail. I don't have a tail. Anything else?
Just people saying hi still, and I'm amazed that y'all came on. I truly am.
Yeah, well, and we appreciate that. You have no idea how much we do appreciate that. In fact, when we're sitting around and all of a sudden we look at each other and it's starting to get boring, it's really nice to know that we can do something like this, and all of a sudden we have a lot of people to visit.
Then I have somebody to talk to.
Yeah, I'm right here. I was right here. But our walkthrough videos, they date now. We got a playlist, and there's well over 100 of them in there, and they date.
Hi, Dinah.
They date way back 5 years. Some of them do, because we've been doing this for the last 5 years. Walkthrough videos.
They date back further than that.
Okay, fine. They date back further than 5 years.
Well, we started in 19, and this is 25, so you have...
Okay, they date back 6 years. Well, I always try to be conservative when I say things like this, because if I accidentally said 7 years, and then someone would say, I can't find one 7 years old, so I gotta be careful. So I'd rather say 5, and that way I can't be accused of embellishing something more than what it really is.
Love the sound in the background.
Well, good.
Well, Dinah, we hadn't planned on it. We just decided, boom, Bill was sitting here and he says, let's go live. And I said, okay, whatever.
Now, Dinah, I'm fairly certain you probably know where we are, but keep it a secret. Okay. But anyway, the main thing I want to point out is, of course, I do talk a lot. I know. But I used to talk a lot more in the earlier videos than I do now. And when I go back and watch even some of the most recent ones, I start nitpicking the way I handled my part of it. And I still talk a lot now and then. And I'm working on it, okay? So anyway.
Bill, when you're quiet, people think you're mad.
Oh. When I'm quiet, people think I'm mad?
See?
Like that. We're really getting dark on screen now.
Hi from Louisiana.
I'm gonna go get the light right quick. I'll be right back. Where is it now? Is it where it's always
It's
been?
where it's supposed to be, as far
Well,
as
I have no idea where that is. You're the one that puts it where you. It's where it's supposed to be. Yeah. And I'm supposed to know where that is. I swear.
I guess he'll be right back. Yeah, who knew that Bill talks a lot, right? It's that's just his MO.
I found it.
I knew you would.
Well, you know why I found it? Because it's where it's supposed to be.
There you go.
Yeah.
That's always beneficial.
Anyway.
Always.
Well, I hope our.
Yeah, I hope it's charged.
Oh, I'm not too worried about this. Yeah, it's firing up.
You might as well bring it over here so people can see it.
Well, I want to get it set up before I walk over there.
Oh.
I think that will be best.
Hi, Michael Street.
Okay.
Thank you for watching our videos. Glad you're going to do it. Well, if we can do Minnesota, we might do it. One never knows. The downside of that is we don't have the ability of going up and checking out the campground, which is something we like to do.
Yeah, so we're going to set it right there.
That's fine.
How does that look? Did that help at all? Not really.
Well, it's behind, as you told me. It's a few seconds behind. See, you're not even in the picture yet.
Oh, okay.
So
Okay.
give it a few minutes. Isn't it amazing how husbands need us to find things? Yeah, you are correct.
Well, here we go again. Yeah.
Ed, quit trying to cause trouble.
Oh, is Ed say that?
No.
Or did Ed say something else?
All right, am I going to take that?
You gonna take that, Bill? Did that light help, by the way, people?
Yes, it did. See.
Okay, good. Well, I can't read that.
Yes, it helps. It looks great.
Good. Well,
Ed, Bill, turn the light off. You look better.
gotta hold my stomach.
Hi, Karen.
Right now.
Thank you for joining us. If this was your first time to come on when we're live, it's different because we just decided to do it.
Yeah. No warning ahead of time or anything. Just decided to just come up and do it.
I don't know how many of you have seen this, but this is the coolest little lantern. It all folds down to about yay high, and it charges with USB. And
Yep.
then when we need an extra light, like to play cards or whatever, it really comes in handy.
Yeah.
I don't even remember where we got this.
Bouge RV.
Ah,
Yeah, we did a video about it when we were down in Florida.
down in Florida, yeah.
Yeah. And
Richard says you're brighter than usual.
okay, Richard, I don't exactly know how to take that. I am brighter than usual, as opposed to, okay, on a scale. Never mind. You might be truthful and.
Paige says it's darker on the phone, but not on the TV, so it looks pretty good on TV, I'm guessing.
Okay, well, good.
Yeah, John, we really love this lamp. We use it all the time.
Yeah.
It even, if you fold all this down, at the very top, it has a flashlight that comes in really handy too.
Yeah, it does. If you scroll back on our regular videos, you'll find that it's been a little over a year, I would say. Or what's it, last winter when we did the video?
Last winter.
Okay, well, we were down in Florida.
Yeah.
But we did a video about it. Just scroll back on our videos, and you'll find it, and then you'll recognize it in the thumbnail. You know, something that we say in the thumbnail about it. I don't exactly remember how I did the thumbnail on it, and then you can see all about it. But it came from Bouge RV, and since then Bouge RV has come out with a newer one now that will raise up higher, and instead of having 4 lights around, it has 3, I think, but they're longer, the lights that fold out
I like
on it.
this, plus it's magnetic.
Yeah, see, and this table is a metal table that it's sitting on.
So
With the magnets on these 4 legs, it sticks real well to anything metal. It'll even stick to the side of your vehicle. If it's
Metal picnic tables.
unless if it's a Ford F-150
That's enough.
that has an aluminum body.
There, see, it died.
There, it died. So
Well,
yeah, because hey, we have a method.
I can fix that.
Because we have a USB cable here. I don't know why. I can't see where it's at. Okay. Do you see it? Here, I'll find it.
It's right here.
I'll find it. Okay, hopefully it'll come up in a minute.
You may have to turn it back on.
Oh, you think?
Maybe.
Oh, surely not.
Ed, I'm glad you found yours. Isn't it amazing? Now put it where you can find it when you need it.
Okay, there. Now we're back in business.
There you go.
We plugged in we have a phone charger over there, and we plugged it in, and now we're back. Yay.
All right.
Okay.
Ken Cross wants you to explain your boondocking experience briefly.
Our boondocking experience.
I guess just the other day.
Oh, well, that was just a test to see how long we could go with just the battery bank in the trailer, and that was it. And it was on one of the hottest days of the summer. I want to throw that in there right quick, which means that and we were out in the sun, which is a two-edged sword. It was a good thing because we were fully exposed to the sun, and what little amount of solar we get with our 4 little 200-watt panels on top of the trailer, it still helped a bunch. But on the other hand, because we were out in the middle of the sun, fully exposed to the sun, the air conditioner worked a lot harder, to keep it cool. But the air conditioner stepped up like a champ and did what it needed to do. But even with all that, with us, taking our showers and doing all the stuff that we normally do, we went almost a full 24 hours purely on the battery bank that's in the trailer. And the main reason why we just used the battery bank in the trailer because we have another source of solar. We also use 2 panels on the van to power these 2 batteries in here. But that's altogether we had a potential of 1,000 watts coming in, but we never reached a full 1,000 watts simply because we were never at that perfect angle to the sun, which is very, very important. I would say that we got up to maybe briefly for maybe 10 minutes out of the day, probably hit close to 800 watts coming in, but it was brief because the sun continues to move across the sky. Well, actually, the sun doesn't move. It stays right where it's at. The earth continues to move. Yeah, okay.
We could have boosted it for longer if we had plugged into the van batteries. Yes. But we weren't testing the van batteries. We were testing the trailer batteries. Right. And could have gave the trailer batteries time to recover a little and go back and forth for a little bit. Which,
when we go out and do boondocking down in Florida, we will have the added benefit of being able to go back and forth with the van system. We literally have the system in the van set up with a 30 amp outlet that we can literally plug the van into the trailer and run the trailer, which we have done before with it. It's not quite as big. It's about a third smaller in amp hours compared to the one in the trailer. But anyway, that's what we did. And it really, when you consider everything that was going against us, it really come out a whole lot better than what we'd expected. Quite honestly.
Half Century says hi. Terry G says hi. So hi back. We've got 105 on.
105. Wow, that is absolutely fabulous. That is absolutely fabulous.
Aren't talking about much.
No, just odds and end things.
Yes, Richard, I miss our meetups in Indiana as well.
Yeah.
And, we'll just have to do that again sometime in the general area.
We've had the sheriff cruise through here. That's the second time today. Wow. We are very well protected right now.
Bill, do you still have ground panels?
Do I still have ground panels?
Mm-hmm.
No, the panels that we did that video about where we had them ground based, they eventually ended up on top of the van. And then when Bouge RV wanted us to try some new panels they came out with, we sold the ones on top of the van and then went with 4 of the newer ones from Bouge RV, and that's what's on top of the van now. Although we do have the trailer set up where eventually we will have ground-based panels that we can fold out and augment the panels that are on top of the trailer to help the battery bank that's in the trailer. So we do have that all set up. We got where we can just literally just plug the panels into an inlet on the side of the trailer.
Well, if he thinks I'm smoking weed, he's got a problem because it smells like peppermint and lemongrass.
Who said that?
Ed.
Ed.
They're seeing my smoke.
Yeah.
It's not smoke, it's mist. It's an infuser.
It's an infuser, and it's infusing stuff that bugs supposedly do not like.
It's
and I only see one bug flying around the
well,
line.
he wasn't here till we brought this light out.
Yeah, well, or else you couldn't see him. Did you ever think of that? No. What?
Steve's watching on the TV, recovering from surgery. Oh no, I'm so sorry.
Now, is this our Steve?
It's
Is
our
this
Steve.
Marla's Steve?
No, our Steve and Dinah.
Oh, okay. All right. I'm sorry to hear that, Steve.
Teeth, mouth.
Huh?
Had his mouth worked on.
Oh,
That's even worse.
I would rather, which I did, get the tumor taken off the top of my head, 5 years ago. I'd rather do that than have him work on my mouth.
Hey, Wayne, we haven't seen you in a while either. Wayne Johnson.
Wayne Johnson. Man, you're throwing all these names out
I
here.
know.
I'm having a heck of a time with all these different names.
Well, this is amazing, y'all.
How many we got now?
102.
102. Fantastic.
So, anything y'all want to know? Because we didn't have a thought going into this tonight.
Yeah, we just decided to do it here. And I'm assuming that let me look at something here right quick. We'll double check our... Oh, yeah. Yeah, okay. I was looking to see how our...
Yes, we can talk about the events at the Rendezvous.
Yeah.
The Rendezvous, of course, starts on a Monday, and our last scheduled events is on Thursday. Monday evening, around 5:30-ish, we will all meet at the pavilion and have our meet and greet. And that's when we'll get your name badge, and I'll have a book where you can sign up. We're going to give a little gift to the person that travels to the Rendezvous the farthest. Not to and back home, just to. Just kind of get acquainted, that kind of thing, and sign up for, some of the girls are offering craft activities 2 days. Tuesday and Thursday, classes at 10 and 2, and this is going to be a little class on knitting, a class on card making, a class on beaded jewelry making, and painting on boards, scrap boards, something, And those classes will be, we are asking a $5 donation per class that you take. That helps cover the cost of material. Tuesday evening around 5:30-ish, Bill will put on a mini concert. And that'll go until he gets tired of playing or y'all get tired of listening, whichever comes first.
Could just last 10 minutes.
It might. Wednesday is bingo night, so if you have a gift that you would like to donate for bingo, the more gifts we have, the longer bingo runs. We are doing something that's supposed to be guaranteed, no duplicate cards, so we'll find out about that one. Thursday evening is movie night. and that'll start around 7:30ish. Dark, because everything will be held in the pavilion.
Well,
and you will know the pavilion because we will be parked close by. It's in section G, I believe.
I think, but you can't miss it. Most of you will drive right by it on the way to your campsite. And it is an enclosed pavilion with walls, and
of
windows.
course, Sam, as far as I know, you can come in. They may charge you a $5 entry fee at the gate. I do not know. Each district's different on that, but they might. But yes, of course, you can come in and visit with us.
Absolutely.
Robin is knitting right now. Well, she can't practice too much.
But what I was getting ready to say about the movie, since it's enclosed, we actually might be able to start the movie a little earlier than that, but we'll see. We'll know more.
We'll know more
when we get there.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Ken wanted to know if we'd ever done a review on our speakers that he sent us the money for. No, we have not.
No, never did.
But we love them.
Oh, yeah, absolutely love them. Yeah.
But we need to do that.
Yeah, we will.
Ted, water heater question. Camplux, indoor tankless, ventless, a good option?
Tankless, ventless, I'm assuming it's propane. Camplux is a good brand. I'm not familiar with propane. Now, one of our friends, he has a propane tankless water heater in his bathroom. And if I remember correctly, it's mounted directly above the potty. And there is a vent directly above that, which, vents straight outside from there. And he's had it now for, I don't know, Ed can come in and say something. Ed, if you're still on there, you can come in and comment on it. And correct me if I said something wrong about it.
He says I use tankless.
Yeah. But am I correct about the vent thing? Where you have it. And as far as I know, how long have you had that? 3 years, Ed? Doing that, and it works great for you. So.
Hey, Aaron Jemison. I was wondering about you guys just the other day. Thought you were taking a gig close to Eureka Springs, but we hadn't heard from you.
Oh, I talked to him here. We texted back and forth. I didn't tell you. I kept it a secret.
Communication's very important.
No, his plans got changed.
Okay. So. Okay. Yeah. Ed says you are correct that it's been about 3 years, I guess.
Okay. And but but just make sure it's vented properly and everything. Shouldn't have any issues if that's the way you want to go. We went total electric with ours, and we use a EcoTemp. EcoTemp.
It's EcoTemp.
EcoTemp. It's a 7-gallon electric water heater, 1,440 watts AC current. And what we generally do when we're on our battery bank is we turn it on about 15 minutes before we're ready to start taking a shower, and it'll make very hot water because she likes to come out like a lobster.
I like hot. If I'm going to take it, I might as well have
and it only takes 15 minutes for it to make water hot enough for her to come out like a lobster, and then there's still plenty of hot water left for me to get in right after her. So, but anyway, that's the way we go, and then when we're done using it, we simply turn it back off, and that's when we're on the battery bank. When we're plugged into shore power, it's really not an issue at all.
Ed says he turns the max air on while they're using the water heater, and all is good, never smell the propane.
Oh, good.
That's good to know.
Yeah, I can't remember where the max air was. Is it in the bathroom too, Ed, your max air fan? Or is it at the other end of the trailer? Of course, max air fan will on high will move 400.
I want to say it's right outside the bathroom door, but I don't remember.
It'll move like 400 cubic feet of air a minute or something like that. It's amazing how much air those things move. So.
Yeah, our problem is I don't usually open enough windows.
Yeah, and then you go to try to open the door, and it literally sucks the door in. and you have to actually have to push on the door to get it to open because those Max Air fans are so powerful. And they draw so well. What? You were smiling about something? Or
Get you some of those cheap dragonflies and string them up. It'll help keep the bugs off. I don't know what that is.
a cheap dragonfly. Well, we can Google it. We'll consult the...
He says, yes, it's straight above the heater in the bathroom.
Okay. We'll consult the rectangle of knowledge about cheap dragonflies. I think a bug just went down my shirt. Got him.
It's not going to hurt you. Now you probably
You
just
ain't gonna-
busted everybody's eardrums.
I'm sorry. How long have we been on?
You've been on, I don't know.
It should say there somewhere. Oh, well. I just don't want to... I mean, I'd like to be on our normal hour. I just don't want everything to just shut off all at once, you know, right in the middle of everything.
We have 110 on.
Fantastic.
I want to say, I don't know,
What time is it now?
8:21. I think it was 7:30-ish.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Well, I think we started about somewhere around 7:30, 7:40, between 7:30 and 7:45 was when we started.
I really don't
I'm
know.
going to say. So anyway, any other questions while we're here? We'd be happy to answer some questions. Except-
Sam Moreland says we've been on 45 minutes. Aaron
Okay.
says 45 minutes.
Okay,
All right, thank you.
thank you. But yeah, we'd be happy to address some questions, except for where we are.
We're in a campground,
Yeah,
a COE campground
that's correct.
on Beaver Lake.
Yeah, yeah, that's exactly.
And
where
we're going to
at.
be here another week.
Here? Mm-hmm. That's right. Yeah.
We moved here a week ago tomorrow.
Yeah, yeah. We pull out a week from tomorrow from here.
Fake dragonflies work great. We use them. Okay,
Oh.
Mike, I'm going to have to research that.
Yeah, I think, well, you know, dragonflies, other bugs run from,
Well, yeah, because they eat bugs, but
yeah.
I didn't know the fake ones did that.
No, they probably don't eat them, but
Well-
they're like a scarecrow.
Didn't think they ate them.
Well, maybe fake dragonflies eat fake bugs. No? Never mind.
Whatever.
I bet it's this scarecrow scenario.
Maybe so.
Maybe so.
I'm intrigued. I'm going to have
Yes.
to research that because we
Yes.
spend a lot of time outside, and once you turn these lights on,
Yeah.
then of course you get the normal light bugs.
Mm-hmm.
And so yeah, I'm intrigued.
Yep, for sure.
How's the new trailer tires?
Well, so far, so good. I don't have a lot of miles on them yet, but when did we put them on?
Last November, you have probably 10,000 miles on them.
Really?
Well, we put them on in November, and we drove to Florida and around and back, and
They're doing real well. We've got probably around 10,000 miles on them. To me, they look brand spanking new. I was just looking at them today.
okay, how many years has the cover lasted for the mini split? Well, we got that one in 21, and we just replaced it. It should have been probably replaced a month or so ago.
Yeah, it was
'cause
getting very ragged.
every time we put it on was a little more embarrassing because it was
Yeah.
really.
Had holes here and there, so we'd have to shift it around where the holes, you know, were not, you know, in places that would work better, things like that. But what we use for a cover is a large or an extra large generator cover is what we've been using. However, I was looking. Now, our mini split is a Sinville, which is a company out of Canada. We talked about that in one of our more recent videos. I was looking at their website the other day, and guess what? Sinville actually offers a cover, a fitted cover for their units, and the price was like under $40 if I remember correctly. You can just go to Sinville's website.
My generator cover's only 20.
Okay. The generator cover, though, is only 20, but it says WIN on it,
I don't care.
you know, WEN. And the generator cover is, I would say, of course, I haven't seen the cover that Senville offers.
No.
I don't know how padded it is, but the generator cover is, you know, it's like a fairly thick
Hey,
product,
it does
whatever
its job, and I bungee it on as well.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, you know,
And we're on our third.
100-mile-an-hour duct tape. Yeah, well, that looked a little tacky. We don't want to come in looking like the Beverly Hillbillies.
But, you know, in a pinch.
In a pinch, you could do that.
Yeah, in a pinch. I think we're on our third bicycle cover now, though.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
keep getting little holes in them.
Yeah, yeah,
And we thought we got the good ones.
yeah. Well, we did. We get the ones that, I can't remember the name of it now, but we get the one that's the most recommended.
Karen Radcliffe, we watch you always on TV and hope you enjoy that way too. We have just purchased a 7x7x20. We've just started on designing. We do have our mini split on-demand heater. I guess both.
Okay.
That's awesome. That's exciting. It's always exciting. A new build's always exciting.
Oh, yeah.
We have another friend that just has started her build. She bought the trailer about a year ago, but she's just decided to get into it and start building it. So it's always exciting.
Yeah, she's experimenting with different ways to lay stuff out in it right now. And I think she's come up with, are you referring to?
Diana.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah.
I think she's come up with her
Plan now.
her actual plan that she's going to go ahead and lay it out that way. So, yeah.
How does the totes gray water hold up? Are you talking about, I call them the blue boys?
No, we don't use them.
So I'm not quite sure.
Well, we can talk about it from both angles because
Yeah, we've had both.
Right. If you're asking about the regular totes that you that you hook onto the back of the vehicle and drag up to the dump station, I forgot what brand we had.
Ours were blue.
They were
That's
blue,
all I know.
but they held up just fine. And as far as I know, someone else is using them right now. But what we have done since then, and actually we did this, gosh, while we still had the red trailer, built out the van with the double floor setup. We have a regular tank like what you'd buy as a freshwater tank for a trailer or an RV. We have 2 tanks in the van. One is an auxiliary wastewater tank, and the other one is an auxiliary freshwater
We
tank
didn't
in the
use
van.
that for the red trailer.
Well, when we first started out, we
hauled them because I remember helping lift them.
did that, but then we also, when we first experimented with using a tank
With fresh water.
and that was with fresh water.
For the
That's
red
when we
trailer.
bought that round tank at
Yes.
Tractor Supply.
Yes.
And a pump, transfer
Yes.
pump.
Yes.
Then from there, we started, when we figured out that this is the way to go, and you were the one that
Is
came up with
anybody
the
else
idea.
losing audio? It could be our batteries are dying on that too.
No, batteries so fine.
Okay. Sorry, Mike. I don't know what's wrong.
Yeah, batteries are fine.
Okay. So go ahead with your
Okay. Anyway,
question.
we don't need to go through all that again, but what we actually do now, and we've been doing it now for quite some time, we have our wastewater tank and a freshwater tank in the trailer. Those are 65 gallons each. Both of them are under the bed is where they are. We don't have any tanks hanging below the trailer. All of them are on the floor level. The way the water from the shower drains into the wastewater tank is we utilize a pump. It's called a shower pump. It's very popular in the marine world. And the one that we use is a product made by a company called Rule, R-U-L-E. So if that interests you, just simply type in Rule, R-U-L-E, shower pump, and it'll pop up. And you can find it. They're available on Amazon. They're about $150. But that's how we get the gray water, the shower water from the shower up into the tank. So that's the wastewater tank. And then the freshwater tank, of course, is a 65 gallon in the trailer. And we have a method of, we have 2 tanks in the van. One is a wastewater tank, auxiliary wastewater tank, and the other one is an auxiliary freshwater tank in the van. And when it's time to dump the wastewater tank in the trailer, and we're going to be at a spot for 2 weeks, and we dump about every 3rd day because we take a shower every day. You know, we are conservative but not ultra conservative on water. We go through 60 gallons of water roughly in 3 days, so we use about 20 gallons a day with everything that we do. But when we're ready to dump the wastewater tank in the trailer, we use a macerator pump. We have a regular 3-inch sewer dump, like an RV dump, mounted on the trailer. We hook the macerator pump to it, and then I have a 12-volt outlet right there where the macerator pump mounts. I simply plug in the macerator pump, turn it on, and open the gate valve, and it pumps the wastewater into the auxiliary tank in the van. If we're at a site that has no water at the site, while we're out dumping the gray water tank, we also stop by a water spigot and we fill up the freshwater tank in the van. When we back up to the trailer, we simply run a hose from the
a different hose
from the freshwater tank into the gravity fill on the trailer, and we have a pump mounted, a SureFlow pump mounted in the van. When we turn it on, and it transfers the water from the freshwater tank in the van into the trailer. So that's how we take care of that when we're setting at one particular site, you know, for 2 weeks. Now, since our tanks in the van are only 42 gallons each and the tanks in the trailer are 65, that means we have to make 2 trips. But even still, when we do it all, the whole thing, we can generally get the entire thing all done in a little over 30 minutes for the whole process, the entire process. And we're back up running again.
Hi, Mike and Lisa. No, we didn't plan on being on today. We just did it spur of the moment. And our lips aren't matching the mouth, probably because our internet is a little lower than normal.
There'll be some lag time. You know, this ain't no fancy TV production. This is
and the people that were having audio trouble went out and came back in, and then they were fine.
Ah, okay. Okay, good. I got a big giant bug that wants to eat me. But it's almost time for us to shut down here in a minute anyway. But we try to do them for about an hour or so.
Right. Good night, Brad.
So Brad's leaving us.
Brad's leaving us.
Fine. Any other questions before we go?
Nope.
Okay, all right.
All righty.
Well, I will say we did a video here, might have been the last one or the one before that, but someone suggested that we take out the bed and go back with recliners where the bed goes, and because we had mentioned that we wouldn't mind having recliners, and they said that they actually sleep in their recliners. And what a lot of people don't realize is that, you know, the brains of the trailer is under the bed.
Right, that would never work.
Our battery bank is under the bed, and our freshwater tank and our wastewater tank is under the bed, as well as our water heater is under the bed. All those things are under the bed. And there were several reasons why we did that. And one of the reasons, first and foremost, is the bed is laid out where it sets pretty much over the axle center line. So we made sure, you know, that the heavier items like the battery bank, the tanks, and things like that also set balanced over the axle center line, so that we're not adding excess weight to the nose or behind the axles, which can cause issues, you know, in towing or whatever.
We have people leaving right and left.
Okay, fine. All right. Well,
we're so happy that y'all was able to join us on this spur of the moment thing. And
yes, we are.
it made our evening more pleasurable.
Yes, it did. Yes, it did. So I'm going to go in and eat a cheese stick here in a minute.
I see.
Yeah. And drink another bottle of water and call it a night, probably.
Call it a night.
Yeah. Anyway, y'all take care. We'll see you again soon. I know that. But
Thank you for joining us, and we'll see you again.
Yes.
Good night.
This is Bill and Deb with I Ride Tiny House Adventures. We'll say that. You know exactly what we're going to say. We're not camping.
We are living.
You all get out there and do some living. And now I'm going to say it one more time. We will see you again soon. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Well, sometimes the easiest way to do it.
Still blinking.
Let me get my glasses so I can see. It's almost like they've changed everything. Aaron Jimerson came in and said more wine.
Mm-hmm. See that.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Okay, we'll figure out how to turn this thing off here in a minute.
Yeah. Usually I can just pop something up.